Hi, I'm Gene Ovanek. I'm here again to give you a little bit more information about questions that I get, questions that are asked to other farriers, like why doesn't my horse grow heels, or don't trim his heels because he doesn't grow any. That term in itself is probably the reason why most horses eventually incur some kind of lameness, because a horse owner without proper knowledge of what's really at stake when they make a statement like that, or veterinarians, or regardless of who's involved in that sort of dialogue, simply making a statement like that can set a horse up for some serious complications. What really is intended with a statement like that in most cases is that I would like to see the angle slightly better. And the interpretation is that the heel is a part of that, when in fact the front part of the foot is often the illusion that causes this angle to not be properly aligned, the pastern and the front of the hoof. And so what really probably needs to be said is, can you get some of that toe out of the way of this horse? Can you back that foot up? And that in turn still is lost in interpretation, because a person would maybe interpret that toe as being long and say, can you take more toe off of this horse? So the farrier just starts whacking away at the bottom of it and ends up making the horse sore without really realizing that it isn't from the bottom that the illusion is occurring, it's from the front. It needs to be backed up. It's a very disturbing situation, simply because I was told, most farriers are taught that the relationship of the coffin bone inside the foot maintains a parallel relationship, and when in fact it really doesn't. If the leverage on the toe is increased, it'll leverage the wall away. We have a segment specifically designed to show you how that happens. And so when the statement is made, leave the heels on my horse because he doesn't grow any, be careful of what you're saying, because that may be the very phrase that causes your horse over a period of time to have some serious lameness issues. Again, I'm going to refer back to the previous segment that we had in what is optimal, what is normal. Look at the bottom of the foot. The heels, if they're curved and if the bars are bent radically, which is often the case with heels that are real low, you're going to have a potential for lameness in that. So the foot needs to be dealt with. That heel actually needs to be trimmed away in order to start a better base to grow in a better direction. But the toe is usually the part that is in part of the problem.